Hey guys, welcome to another episode of I Want That Reviews. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 5.56 Synergy Mini Comp from SLR Rifleworks. Now this is a 5.56 223 diameter muzzle device. It is available for $71.99 and is available in several different finishes and options. This one that I have here is made specifically for 14.5-inch barrels. You can see I've got it pinned and welded on here. But this one adds a total of 1.6 inches to the barrel. So total, this brings me up to 16.25 inches. So I'm legal with this pinned and welded. They do make one for a standard 16-inch barrel. It's a little shorter than this, but this one has a little extra material right here. It's advertised as having ports all the way around except for on the bottom. On the bottom, it's got some nice machining there. This is SLR for the company. That bottom obviously is to minimize downblast if you're shooting prone. When you get one of these, it does include a crush washer and is pre-drilled so that you can actually line up a hole. If you've already got a hole on your 14.5-inch barrel, you can line that up, drop a pin in there, and then tack weld over the top of it and go that route. They do also advertise that this will work with the VG6 cage device, so you can actually put that over it and reduce that concussive blast. So as far as initial impressions on this went, when it showed up in the mail, it was in very simple packaging, just a Ziploc bag that specified what it was with a crush washer. I looked it over and immediately I was impressed with the finish. It's very smooth, very nicely done. There's no machine marks. It's well thought out in that there aren't really any sharp edges. It's everything seems to be cut extremely well and then finished very well. And I did notice that it's pre-drilled so that you can pin and weld it. As far as impressions for use, when I got out and spent some time with it, I noticed that it does the job very well. It does really eliminate muzzle rise. I've used a couple of these in the past that have multiple holes around like this, and what I've noticed in the past is they tend to overcompensate, meaning that when you fire, it actually drives the barrel down. And you can see from the video that I've got here that doesn't happen. The muzzle stays dead on, and there's really no rise. It seemed to do what it was supposed to do, and it didn't overcompensate. So that was a good thing. I did notice it was pretty loud. It's not as loud as some that I've had, but it definitely does put out some concussion. The other thing that I noticed is the flash is huge. This thing really pumps out some muzzle flash. And so it definitely is not marketed as being a flash hider, but that's definitely something to keep in mind. As far as likes go, I really like the machining. I like the finish. I think it's very well done. I like the fact that there's no tooling marks on it. I like the fact that the bezel is somewhat crenulated. It definitely has a very nice look, very aggressive look, but at the same time, it's not over the top aggressive. And that brings me to my next like. I really like the way it looks. It looks very nice on my rifle. I'm very pleased with the overall look, especially with my 14.5-inch barrel. And then I really liked how easy it was to time. I mean, at times as easy as any other standard muzzle device. If you've got a hole pre-drilled, which I did in this barrel, really all you got to do is time it down, drop your pin in it, tack over the top, and you're good to go. Dislikes, like I said, it's a little loud, but that's to be expected for a comp. It's excellent for outside, but it's not something I'd recommend for a home defense gun or something that's going to be used inside too much. Like I said, it's got a big muzzle flash, so that's something to take in mind when you're considering what kind of a weapon you may be putting this on. So those are kind of my overall thoughts on it. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one 5 out of 5 stars. It's a great product. The guys over at SLR Rifleworks were fantastic to work with. I haven't found any reason to be unhappy with it yet. Obviously, I think since I've gone to the trouble of pinning it and welding it on this rifle, I'm going to leave it there for a while. But, your mileage may vary. So as always, I'll go ahead and include a link to their website as well as their Facebook page in the description below. Go ahead and take a look and see if there's anything that interests you. Stay tuned over the next few weeks. I'm going to be bringing you a series of reviews revolving around a 10.5-inch build. If you're interested in that, please do stop by. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. As always, thanks so much for watching. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So please do keep checking back on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.